Riders Republic has a big map with a lot of different locations. But just how big? And how do the sizes of these locations compare to the actual locations in real life? Using lots of different evidence, including pictures of me at the actual national parks in real life, we will be getting to the bottom of this. This video is less about the actual map itself and more about how big it is. Nick and Mitch have a great video about the map layout. Check that out after this video. But as a quick overview, this is kind of what the map is going to look like. As you can see from the different glimpses we get the map and some fan-made concepts, each location looks like it takes up a pretty big chunk of the whole map. We also have lots of cinematic shots from different parts of the trailer that helps give us a rough idea. And obviously we know it's not going to be completely one-to-one scale realistic. That could be boring because I'm sure there's parts of this like national park that is not going to be fun to bike or ski on. So the first clip I want to review to get a sense of the map is actually this one from the cinematic trailer. Now at first it might not actually seem that important, but as we dive deeper into it, I'm going to explain to you why it's one of the most important shots. So first of all, in this first part, you can see the distance goes really far, but I do want to be a bit skeptical about this and being able to actually go out that far, because in some games the background is just like an image and you can't actually go there, so I'm not sure you can actually go out that far. But I think the most important part of this clip is where it shows the integration of two locations. It appears is that we're in Bryce Canyon. You can see this picture of when I was there. It looks exactly like this in real life, and in the back there's actually Snow Mountain. So after doing some detectiving, if that's a word, I think it's actually Mammoth Mountain right there behind Bryce Canyon on the map. Because as you can see here, it's kind of the opposite point of view. And it looks like these mountains back here are the Grand Tetons. Before we dive into the mathematics of actually finding how big the map is, we need to first kind of understand about how we're actually going to get around the map, so then we know what the amount of miles across it is going to actually feel like. For example, if the map was 10 miles across and I was driving a Lamborghini, it might feel like it's super tiny. But if I'm driving this thing, it might feel like the biggest map I've ever seen. Sorry if this is your car, by the way. So they mentioned that the two fastest methods of transportation will probably be paramotors and snowmobiles. Now, if we look up the average speed of these things, there's no way a snowmobile is gonna. But anyways, I mean, that's pretty fast, and the paramotor is about 30 miles per hour, so. Well, I doubt that we're gonna be able to go 100 miles per hour on every snowmobile in Riders Republic. But that means that if the map was 100 miles across, it would take an hour full blasting the snowmobile to go across, assuming that we can go 100 miles an hour, which is pretty ridiculous, especially because the terrain will probably be really steep. I'm not sure if we're going to have helicopter tickets in this game, but we're just going to kind of exclude that. I feel like part of the fun of Riders Republic will kind of just be like exploring on your snowmobile and your paramotor instead of just teleporting on that helicopter ticket, since the terrain's going to be so like diverse. But let me know what you think about that in the comments. So let's pretend all the places are kind of stacked on top of each other, and we'll just use one of their side lengths to kind of to see how many miles it would be and how long it would take to get across the entire map. So now we have this length distance, but since they're all stacked on top of each other and then the actual map is going to be more of a square, let's just divide this by 4. Each point where you could cross a square is about a fourth of the total distance of all of them stacked on each other, which is why we divide them by 4. Now let's just figure out how much does it actually feel like in game. So all that means that if we wanted to go across the entire map, assuming we can ride the snowmobile and everything, which we probably won't be able to because of the steepness, the like rough terrain, anything. But if we were just able to consistently gun it at 100 miles per hour across the entire map with no obstructions, it would only take about 3 minutes to get across. With the snowmobile, the paramotor, and an average speed of about 30 miles per hour, it would take around 9 minutes plus or minus. Thank you guys for watching, and thank you so much for 1,000 subscribers. It's been 6 years, so I'm really happy about it. I'll probably be doing a 1,000 subscriber special pretty soon, so make sure you subscribe for that. Bye.